Anyone?
Okay.
Okay. So yesterday we were discussing about the current regulated sources. What is meant by current source inverter and voltage fed inverters. So different kind of inverters that we studied. So based upon that, yesterday we come to the conclusion that because of the weightage of the instruments, because of the flux controllers, different instruments, because of that weight, the weight of the instrument, the weight of the inverter will be more in the current source inverters. So in order to reduce that, we are going to study the new kind of inverter, that is current regulated voltage source inverter. Here what happens, instead of using the voltage input into our VSI, we are using current regulators. So that's why the name comes into the picture now, that current regulated voltage source inverter control. The inverter is fed with the voltage only, but that voltage is fed by the current. So that's an interesting topic actually. So how actually the current is regulated into the voltage sources. So that's the concept here. So here the current regulated VSI, the current regulated voltage source inverter. So this inverter is mainly operates with the current controlled PWM. Normally what happens, the voltage source inverters are fed with the voltage sources only. So based upon different kind of supplies, the VSI supplies that is using PWM techniques. So there are two types of signals that we can get. One is stepped wave inverters or else PWM inverters. So here we are same. In now VSI study ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಲ್ಲ, same VSI, but here the VSI is fed with the current regulated supply. That's the thing. So the current regulated VSI, so this operates with the current controlled PWM, and here the machine phase current. The machine we need, the machine that is running through the current sources. So this current, the phase current of this is made to follow a sinusoidal reference current. So that I will show you later. So this is a sinusoidal current waveform with the hysteresis band. Hysteresis. So you people know what is meant by hysteresis. Hysteresis curves, hysteresis waves. So we are just passing a current through the hysteresis band. So after that we will get a pure sinusoidal voltage. So this is the concept. So here the phase, machine phase current. So this is made to follow through a sinusoidal reference current with the hysteresis band. Okay, this is the part. So how actually the system works. So here the sinusoidal reference currents are made to flow through the hysteresis bands. So that I am going to show now. 6.488. Yeah. So this is our hysteresis band. This is our hysteresis band. So these things, hysteresis bands. So this hysteresis band will be having one upper band, and this is one lower band. So this is called lower band, and this is called upper band. So what is meant by upper band? What is meant by lower band? So that we will discuss. So here first, keep in your mind that the system is having the reference current which is flowing through the reference bands. Okay. So here IA star. Here we are having IA star, IB star, IC star. So what is meant by this IA star, IB star, and IC star? So these are your sinusoidal reference currents. So that we derived from the actual our system is running for three-phase currents, three-phase, right? So this IA, IB, IC are your three-phase sinusoid. IA star, IB star, and IC star are your three-phase sinusoidal reference currents. So just now I am considering IA star, one phase. So first I am going to consider one phase. Similarly, it is applicable for remaining two phases also. So one phase, so that's considered the IA star. So this IA star, so this IA star is equals to Im sin omega m omega t. Okay. So this separates the two bands, so upper band and lower band. The hysteresis curve is made up of two bands. One is upper band and then is the lower band. So here the upper band. So upper band and lower band are divided or differentiated by delta I, separated from the delta I. Okay. So this IA star current is flowing through the delta I band. So this is your, so this difference. So this difference is there now. So this is your delta I. So this difference is your delta I. So here in the delta I, IA star current is flowing. The reference sinusoidal current is flowing. Okay. And in the inverter phase A, current IA is shaped by transistor TR1 and TR2. So this is our voltage source inverter. So in this voltage source inverter, we have three legs: IA, IB, IC. Okay. So here IA is flowing through the band, parallel band TR1 and TR4. IB will be flowing through TR3, TR6. IC will be flowing through TR5, TR2. So that now I am going to consider this band IA star for this. So IA star is flowing through this, through the legs TR1 and TR4. This is the point that we need to consider now. So when IA star current is flowing through the TR1 and TR4, any one will be on and another will be off. Either TR1 is on, if TR1 is on, TR4 will be off. If TR1 is off, TR4 will be on. So both will not on continuously, or both will not off. That's the concept. So when TR1 is on, so what happens? So when TR1 is on, at that time similarly TR4 will be off. So phase A is connected to positive terminal of DC source. Okay. So when TR1 is on and TR4 is off, so when TR1 is on, TR4 is off, the phase terminal A, the terminal of phase A is connected to positive terminal. Phase A is connected to positive terminal and IA will be positive here. So the same thing, construction in the same thing is here. These are the comparators with hysteresis. These are our comparators with hysteresis. So when IA star current is flowing through, so when IA star current is flowing here, the TR1 and TR4 legs are operates. So when TR1 is on, the phase A is connected to positive terminal of the VSI. Okay, positive terminal of the VSI, and here the current A, the current IA will be positive. The current IA will be positive when TR1 is on. So when TR1 is on, so IA will be positive. So what happens? The positive, so A is connected to positive terminal and IA will be positive. So similarly TR4, so when TR1 is off and TR4 is on, then terminal A is connected to negative. So here terminal A, these are terminal A, B, C and A, B, C. When TR4 is on, TR1 is off, then terminal A is connected to negative. So terminal A is, phase A is connected to negative terminal. So these are our phase A, phase B, phase C. So when TR1 is on, phase A is connected to positive terminal. When TR4 is on, phase A is connected to negative terminal here. So when phase A is connected to negative terminal, then IA will be negative. Then IA will be negative. Okay. That I have written here. So when TR1 is on, TR4 is off, phase A is connected to positive terminal, IA will be positive, and TR4 is on. At that time, TR1 will be off. So phase A is connected to negative terminal and the IA will be negative. So this is about the connection. This is about the construction of that particular working. So okay. So when current IA is falling on the path Mn, then TR4 is on. So when TR4 is on, When TR4 is on, IA is negative. So IA is negative, that is current is starts flowing from M to N. So ನಿಮಗೆ upper band ಇಂದ lower band ಗೆ current flow ಆಗುತ್ತೆ in the hysteresis reference bands. So this is the concept of current regulated voltage source inverter. So normally what happens in the previous study, we studied that the voltage source inverter is fed with the different voltage sources. But here the voltage source inverter is fed with the current regulated sources. Okay, these are fed with the current regulated sources. So here I am considering the first phase A. So you people can consider phase B, phase C also. In the phase A, what happens? The TR1 and TR4 are connected. So this is our A. TR1 and TR4 are connected. In the phase B, TR3 and TR6 are connected. In the phase C, TR5 and TR2 are connected. You can see. So in the phase B, TR3, TR6, and in the phase C, TR5, TR2. So when a phase A is connected to positive terminal, then TR1 is on, TR4 is off. Then IA will be positive. So similarly, when you are going to connect a phase A with the negative terminal, then TR4 is on, TR1 is off. So this is the condition now. So when you are going to consider Mn, so here Mn is considered. In the Mn, what happens? The IA star current, the IA, the current that is flowing through the phase A, IA is negative. So it is falling from M to N. Okay. So after that one cycle, next cycle. So in the next cycle, what happens? It is reverses. TR1 will be on, TR4 will be off, and IA will be connected to positive. So IA becomes positive terminal. So what happens then? Then current flowing from N to O. So here the Mn, so this Mn is called negative IA, and this is NO is called positive IA. So in the negative IA, current dropping from M to N, and in the positive IA, current is flowing from N to O. So this cycle will be repeated. So after IA is reaching positive, here IA will be positive, then the characteristic will be NO. So after another cycle, the next cycle is reverses. TR1 is off, TR4 is on. So when TR4 is on, so when the TR4 is on here, when the TR4 is on, the terminal will be connected at negative. So the phase A is connected at negative terminal. So when it is connected at the negative terminal, the negative IA is flows. So when the negative IA is flows, the characteristics will be like this. So the dropping characteristics are negative, and upward characteristics are your positive. Okay. So after I am just considered Mn OP. So similarly, cycle will be continuous like this. So like this, cycle will be continuous. This is our band. This is our reference current band. Okay. Like this, the current starts flowing through the reference values with the reference values. So the same thing that I have explained here, when current IA, so when the current IA is flowing, the IA, when the current IA is falling along the path Mn, TR4 is on. So TR4 will be on when Mn, falling Mn. When IA reaches the lower band at N, TR4 is turned off and TR1 is turned on. Okay. So when it is reaches the lower band, automatically TR4 will be off, TR1 will be on. So the characteristic will be NO. So when IA reaches the upper band, so similarly when the IA reaches the upper band O, that is MNO. So when it is reaches the upper band O, TR1 is turned off and TR1 is turned on. So when TR1 is turned off, the current will be negative. So IA will be negative. So like this, continuous flowing of current takes place. Okay. So within the two hysteresis bands. So like this, when IA is constant to remain within the two hysteresis bands. So as I told, this is for phase A. I hope people are got the concept how actually the current is starts flowing. The sinusoidal reference current is starts flowing in the hysteresis bands. Okay. So similarly for phase B and phase C. So in the phase B, what happens? This is with respect to 120 degree. The lagging 120 degree. Phase C is lagging with 240 degree. So we can say that the system is in phase only when there will be a 120 degree phase difference between the each phases. So then only we can call it as the system is in phase. So like that. So for phase B, IB star is Im sin omega t minus 120 degree, and IC star will be equals to Im sin omega t minus 240 degree, omega t minus 240 degree. So this IB star and IC star controls the phase B and phase C. So phase B will be having TR3 and TR5, so TR6, and phase C will be having TR5 and TR2. So these by controlling the respective transistors, that is a TR5, TR3, TR2, TR6, the IB and IC made to follow the IB star and IC star within the hysteresis bands. So now we can on the phase A, just one phase A the nimge hysteresis bands and torsido. Similarly, phase C and phase B also follows the same path. So when we are going to consider the IB current at that time, so when you are going to consider the IB current at that time, you have to reference TR3 and TR6. So when TR3 is on, TR6 is off, current is falling. So when TR6 is off, TR6 is on, TR3 is off, current is upward flowing. So similarly here also TR5 and TR2, when you are going to compare with the reference current IC. So IC also, so TR5 is on, when TR5 is on, phase is connected to positive terminal. So positive IC is flowing. So when TR2 is off, so when TR2 is on and TR5 is off, negative, the phase C is connected at negative terminal. So when it is connected at the negative terminal, negative current starts flowing in the circuit. So when the negative current starts flowing in the circuit, the characteristics will be downward. Okay, so this is the concept. So I have shown for phase A, IA current. So this is our IA current, this is a IA star. So this is the two bands, one is upper band, another one is lower band, and the difference is called as delta I. Okay, so this is about the concept. And when band is small, so this band leads to the hysteresis. If something happens to our harmonics, so this hysteresis bands mainly depends for harmonic content. In order to minimize the harmonic content, we have to minimize the hysteresis bands. Okay, we have to minimize the delta I ratios and also we have to minimize the delta I. We have to minimize the hysteresis bands in order to flow the low hysteresis, low harmonic currents. So low harmonic current flow ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ hysteresis bands minimize ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. So that is the concept. So when band is small, the motor currents will be nearly sinusoidal. So as I told now, so when it is small, when the band is small, the phase motor currents, so different phase currents, IA, IB, IC, these are our motor currents. So these will be nearly sinusoidal. Okay, so you can look at here. So when the band is small, the currents that flows through will be nearest to the sinusoidal. So this is for phase A. Similarly, we will get phase B with reference to 120 degree phase difference, and similarly phase C with respect to 240 degree phase difference. So everything will be sinusoidal. And when band reduces, so when band reduces, the harmonic content in the phase current also reduces. So similarly, so what happens? So what happens when band reduces and when the harmonic current in the hysteresis bands reduces? So ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ next? So what happens means the inverter frequency, the inverter that is fed with the different our current regulated sources. So these makes the fast switching devices. So if you are using, if the inverter is using fast switching devices, automatically the lower harmonic content will be present. The harmonic content will be reduced. So harmonic current will be reduced when we are going to use fast acting switches in your power electronics also, or else in our any industry our fed with the power electronics. So just for consider the industrial drives, or else HVDC, the transmission and distribution, or else the generation plants. So just consider the hybrid, the solar PV along with the wind, or just alone solar PV. So there you people can witness huge amount of power electronic devices. So for example, now consider the electric generation, the solar PV electric generation plants. So there we are witnessing a number of inverters. So you have to place inverters. So if you are placing a fast switching devices, so if you are placing a fast switching devices along with the inverter, then you can witness lower harmonic contents. Okay, so this is the concept of about current regulated voltage sources. So this is our current regulated voltage sources. So here we are having the reference current generators. So what is meant by reference current generators? So here we are feeding with the IM star and IF star. So these IM star, the IM star is called as our amplitude commands. So this is our amplitude commands. So based upon the current amplitude commands and frequency amplitude commands. Okay. So IM star is our amplitude, current amplitude commands, and IF. So this IF star, F star is our frequency command, F star. So these are fed to our reference current generators. So these reference current generators generates the sinusoidal currents. So we need sinusoidal reference currents for the inputs of VSI. So these are our sinusoidal reference currents, IA star, IB star and IC star. So these sinusoidal reference currents are generated by our reference current generators. So these reference current generators are fed by the current amplitude commands, IM, and frequency amplitude commands, F star. So this IM star and F star are fed to the reference current generators. So by using these error values, by using these command values, the reference current generators generates some sinusoidal reference currents. So by using these sinusoidal reference currents, we are passing through our hysteresis bands. We are passing through our hysteresis bands. So the hysteresis bands are your comparators. So these are the different hysteresis comparator devices. So there we are passing our reference currents, IA star, IB star and IC star. Okay. So this along with the reference currents. So the reference currents are passing through these different comparators. So passing through these different comparators. So there in the comparator, we are comparing with the standard reference motor currents. So those motor currents that we are obtained by here. So this is our motor terminals. So here we are getting the signals, the motor currents. So different motor currents, IA, IB and IC. So these are compared. So these are compared with the reference values, the reference current generated values. So these are again fed to the hysteresis. These are fed to the hysteresis to generate the base drives. So base drives to switches. So these switches are your fast acting switches. So these are fast acting switches fed to our inverters. Okay. So this is the thing. So this is the block diagram. This is the block diagram of our current regulated voltage source inverter. So current regulated voltage source inverters. So I will just brief once again, just like a revision, the concept that I have explained. So I hope this is the concept clear. The concept is clear. So do reference current generators. So these reference current generators are fed with the IM star and F star. So this IM star and F star are your command signals. This is the current command signal and this is frequency command signal. So these are fed to the our reference current generator. So this reference current generator generates the different reference currents, sinusoidal reference currents, just like your IA star, IB star and IC star. So these IA star, IB star and IC star are our phase currents at which are the current that are flowing through our legs, different legs. Okay. So these are compared with the comparator. So okay. So here the comparator consists of the reference sinusoidal currents and the motor currents. The motor currents that are fed with the motor terminals IA, IB, IC. So here the comparators compares this motor currents and the reference currents and made to flow through the hysteresis bands. So these are our hysteresis bands. So after flowing through the hysteresis bands, the current that are obtained through the hysteresis band. So these are made to fed to the switches, the drives. So the drives made to flow fed into the drives connected to the switches. So these fast acting switches are essential. So these fast acting switches are made to flow the lower harmonic current in the system. This is the concept. Okay. And here one more block is there. So this is our closed loop current controlled regulator voltage sources. So yesterday we discussed on closed loop current regulated for speed control. So same like that, this is also one more loop. So yesterday, because of the drawback, what was the drawback? Because of the usage of huge amount of weighted things. So weight, because of the increased weight, because of the increased customs. So what we need to do, we have customized now. So the customized here, the closed loop speed control scheme using CSI drives. So what it is having? So this CSI drive is also used as a current regulated voltage source drive. Current regulated voltage source drive. So this is also having a servo mechanism. So this is based upon the working of our servo mechanism. So the what is servo mechanism is nothing but customized model. So we are using the customized modules. Here the servo drive. So the closed loop control, which is having the servo drive, it's also closed loop module. This is our closed loop module. So the closed loop module. So this is having a speed controller, a slip regulator, a flux controller. So here we are not using any extra VSI or CSI. So those extra VSI will be having huge amount of leakage inductance and capacitors. So that we are avoided here. We are avoided large inductors and capacitor in order to use filters. So because of that, what happens? The weight of the module will be reduced. And action is also a faster dynamic. Okay. So what are the actions? What are the working applications? So that we will discuss in the next session. So ಒಂದೇ ದಿನ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ explain ಮಾಡೋದು ಬೇಡ. So today we have discussed about the current regulated voltage source inverter control. So it's enough now. So what is meant by current regulated voltage source inverter? So I will just brief in 2 minutes. So actual, so yesterday and day before yesterday we studied the CSI and VSI. So these VSI and CSI are fed with the different voltage devices, that is VSI, and CSI is fed with the different current sources. But here in case we are using the current regulated voltage source, the current regulated voltage source for the CSI, current regulated voltage source for the current source inverter control. Okay, so here we are considering sinusoidal reference currents. So these current regulated VSI, so these are fed with our current controlled PWM. Okay, this is the standard. and we are supplying the sinusoidal reference currents, that is IA star, IB star and IC star. So this is our module. This is our standard VSI. So that we studied in our first session of the this module. Okay, so the VSI will be having. So these are the different so inverter fed induction motor. So we can use these transistor modules for CSI or VSI. Now current source inverter ಗಾದ್ರು use ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು, voltage source inverter ಗಾದ್ರು use ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. This transistor legs. Okay. So here the first leg is contain TR1 and TR4, second leg contain TR3, TR6, third leg contain TR5, TR2. So these are our phase A, phase B, phase C. So I am for time being I am considering for phase A. So all the three currents are in phase only. Phase A, phase B, phase C. And these are all differentiated with 120 degree phase. So if you are considering the sinusoidal current IA, so that is your IA star, IB star, IC star. So I am considering the IA star. So when you are going to consider the IA star, so this IA star will be fed to the first leg in the transistor module. So first leg is contained TR1 and TR4. So the band, hysteresis band, is consist of upper band and lower band. The difference is called as delta I. So the upper band is called as positive band and lower band is called as negative band. So when the phase A is connected to positive terminal, then TR1 is on, TR1 is on. So TR1 is on, TR4 is off. So when TR1 is on, IA is positive. When TR4 is on, IA is negative. So TR1 and TR4 both are not switched on simultaneously, continuously. So they are switched on and switched off repeatedly. Okay. So based upon that, we are switching the devices. So these, the currents, that is the current that is flowing here, that IA star and IA, the reference currents. So these reference are connected to the inverters. So those inverters are switched fastly. So when you are going to switch on and switch off very fastly, then there will be a the harmonic current will be very less. So this is the concept, and that's enough now. So if you want to ask anything, people can ask now. I am repeatedly explained the things. So still, if you have any doubts, please do ask. If I ಏನಾದರೂ ಕೇಳೋದಿದ್ರೆ ಕೇಳಿ.